All right, I'm Chef Philippe. I'm back in the kitchen with my uniform. And Chef Mike Johnson,
How are you guys?
LSU Athletics. Talk to us a bit about what you do there.
I'm a performance executive chef, so I feed all the athletes at LSU and make sure that our teams stay fueled up.
That's it. So today, we're going to be able to show you from the back leg that we lifted out a minute ago from the whole wild boar, and how to debone a back leg and make what we call a grillade. What you do is you cut the skin with your sharp knife, just like this. All right. And I'm going to do here, you can come around if you want to see it. I'm going to get the skin, and I'm going to lay out the skin, just like that. One. All right, when you have that done, now you have the bone structure here. So what you want to do is to cut along the bone. And you have a group of muscle here. When you go and buy beef, top round, bottom round, this is exactly what the group of muscle looks like. You see it here? Well, both the wild boar was well fed, I'll tell you that. My goodness. So, one first group right here. Let's get the bone. Here's a second group that we're going to take out. Perfect. All right. Right here. So you can see how beautiful the meat is right here. And then you got the third one here that we're going to take off the bone. Right here. All by hand. And this is what you got. The third group right here. And what you got left is the skin and the bone. And you don't mess up anything. You see what I'm saying? Look at that. The bone and the skin. And you got all the meat. Now, you can do a gumbo with that, and I guarantee you can do a gumbo for 20 people with just that much meat in here. So this is what people misunderstand in the wild boar. It's natural protein. It's excellent to eat. It's unbelievable. And let me top that there.
We're actually going to turn this down and let the squash and the zucchini and the breadcrumb kind of warm the crawfish tails as we slow this dish down a little bit and we move back to the pork.
What we're going to do from now on is we're going to put some medallion that we call grillade. You see? And that's what we're going to cook today.
You know what's interesting about the color of this pork is it's really red, and really high-end pork goes red, right? Like there's a lot of myoglobin in there, and,
I mean, this is
the color of this is beautiful,
it's
right?
Absolutely beautiful, especially when it was not bleeded. And out of all this here, you can do so many things. You can grind it and make sausages with seasoning, whatever you want. I mean, this is protein. This is beautiful meat.
With the meat prep, it's a quick egg wash and breadcrumb coating, and on to the skillet.
It's important to cook them all the way through. Okay, so it takes pretty much 2 to 3 minutes at a time, and you will have cook it through. You get to the 180 degrees to be safe. You do not want to eat wild boar medium rare. or medium. Make sure it's cooked all the way and you have no problem all the way. Man, it's a good tasting meat. I'm gonna put it up in a plate and do a little compacting. See how beautiful that is, right? So for one good plate like that, there you go. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna put 2 medallions, and go ahead, you put them up. So you have to have a little bit of a, you see, build up on the dish. Put your crawfish.
Make sure you get some of that butter sauce on there.
Yeah.
Let them fall naturally on the plate.
Yeah, make sure it's beautiful now. So you know that crawfish actually, they are invasive in some states up north, believe it or not. And what I would like to say to both folks, ship it us, bring the crawfish down here. We know what to do with it.
Well, I mean, if you don't know what a wild boar is, they make a mess of the environment, of the wildlife. I mean, they cost wildlife and refuge, millions of dollars, and local farmers, millions of dollars a year in damages that they do to their property, to lost
75
crops.
million to be correct,
That's a
in
big number.
Louisiana
Yeah.
alone. It's incredible.
So not only are you eating something tasty and healthy for you, you're also doing something that's good for the environment, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. So you eat the problem, literally.
That's it.
And preserve the natural wildlife, natural habitat for future generations. The ecosystem in a whole, literally. That's what it's representing. In one plate, you're saving that,
Well,
right?
I think anything from Louisiana just tastes better, right?
And here, voila. You got the wild boar à la Louisiane.
Cooking and celebrating the hunting experience is what bonds us as Louisiana outdoorsmen, and sharing these traditions with the next generation for a culinary lesson turned impromptu Cajun music performance.
Ça fait du mal passer, moi je puis t'aimer. Tu m'as quitté mignon, toi t'es trop canard.
We believe this is what's referred to as bringing home the bacon.
You really have a high-quality lean protein here that can lend itself to many dishes. You can grind it, put it into boudin, for instance. You can put it in a crock pot and slow cook it and just leave it
Now,
and set
that's
it.
a good idea.
And just another day in the adventure, sportsmanship, and heritage of Bayou Wild.